Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Hindi, the Android Authority app guy, and welcome back to Google Play Weekly. This week we have Android Wear coming out of the ears and a whole lot more great news, so let's roll that intro. First up this week, Android Wear has a dedicated section in the Google Play Store now. Woot woot. In this section securely sits about 24 applications that are ready for Android Wear. Among them is the popular IFTTT, the official app for The Guardian, Duolingo, and the official Android Wear app, which we'll talk about here in a minute. 24 doesn't seem like a lot, but Android Wear has only been a thing for a couple of weeks. Expect this number to grow quickly in the future. Speaking of Google, they also went ahead and bought Songza this week. Google purchased the music startup for about $15 million this last week. Songza is known for their specially curated music section where they have experts in each genre that create playlists for people to listen to. We imagine that soon these curators will be moved into Google Play Music to improve their radio selections eventually. Google's latest update Wednesday went off without a hitch this week, and this week it was Google Docs, Google Sheets, and YouTube that got updated. For Google Docs and Google Sheets, a huge update rolled out that overhauls the UI. This is among many updates we expect from Google Apps in the coming weeks as they switch over to the new Material Design Standard. Along with that, each app can now edit and create Word and Excel files from Microsoft Office respectively, which is great news if you use those things. YouTube's update was smaller, but it's arguably more fun. With their latest update, the YouTube mobile app now has Google TV and Google Movies integration, and you can now stream content from those. There aren't any sort options yet, so if you have a big collection, everything is just kind of jumbled together and sorted by when you purchase them, but we're sure that's a problem that'll be fixed in later updates. Last up this week is some really good news. Microsoft Office will soon have tablet support. When I reviewed this application a few months ago, one of the things you guys hated the most about it was that it didn't have tablet support. Now Microsoft is currently seeking beta testers to test the tablet version of Microsoft Office. We don't know when this will translate to a release to the general public, but if you'd like to try to get into the beta, we'll have a link for that in the written companion below. So who wants to see some trending applications? As usual, if you want to check any of these applications out, you can find the links in the written companion, which is in the video description below. The official Android Wear application was released this last week, and if you have a smartwatch that runs the OS, then you should probably have this application also. It doesn't do much, but it does help the integration of your Android device with your Android Wear device, and that includes voice preferences, notification settings, and configuration. Eliss Infinity was released this last week, and it won an award for being the most innovative game. We're not sure who gave out that award, but so far the game has rave reviews and people seem to enjoy playing it. The concept is simple. You use your fingers to control various planets, and you can do what you want as long as the colors don't touch each other. It's a little too minimal for my tastes, but I know a lot of people like this kind of stuff, and it's $2.99 in the Google now. Next up is the Android L keyboard that was released to the Google Play Store by an XDA member earlier this week. The ratings are pretty good, and it seems to be usable by people who aren't on the developer preview. It's also free in all of its freeness, so if you want to have Android's latest keyboard, this is what you're looking for. Heads Up is an application that allows you to have the Android L style pop-out notifications without actually having Android L. There are a few bugs that are still being worked out, but in general the application seems to be well received. It's a bug in the Google Play Store, and if you've been wanting the Android L style pop-up notifications, then this is the way to go until Android L actually comes out. Eat24 is an awesome application that lets you order food for pickup or delivery. It's also been updated with the ability to order things with your Android Wear smartwatch, and that was demoed at Google I/O. Even if you don't have Android Wear, it's a really fun application to see what's in your area, and the folks at Eat24 are generally cool and fun. Check out their application, it's free. Once again, I'm Joe Hindi from AndroidAuthority.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want to follow Android Authority myself or the rest of the video team, you can find our social media links in the video description below. If you're hanging out for a minute, we have a couple of awesome videos for you to watch right over there, and in the video description below for you folks on mobile. Finally, don't forget to check out the written companion in the video description below, because that's where you're going to find all of the download and all of the source links. As always, thanks for watching everybody, and have a wonderful day.